In the first opening scene, we see Mills talking to his little brother Man. They not really talking about shit for real, they just having really a regular conversation. But this nigga Man got other plans. He decided to say fuck school and skip that shit for a day and go to the block. If Man keep on doing this shit gonna lead up to a bad habit of him skipping school. And really, he just gonna say fuck all that shit together and play the block all day. In the second scene, we see Melly making his way to his room to get the work that he had. But as he making his way to his room, he see all that shit is gone. But then, he finds out his pops had took it. And of course, both of these niggas get into an argument. And as these niggas is arguing and shit like that, it leads up to Pops kicking Melly out. And by Pops kicking this nigga Mel's out, ain't no good gonna come from this shit. After the whole Minsky shit, it seemed like the whole family been fucked up for real. And by Mel's being kicked out the crib, he probably could end up like his brother Minsky. But shit, only time will tell for real. We see JB and Shawnee catching up, you know, cause the nigga been going off the block for a little bit. But Shawnee said he been hearing some crazy shit. And you know, JB had to run this nigga down the story about how him and Mel's had got shot at. And JB was just telling Shawnee that Jose was the one that had sent the goons to get rid of them. But them niggas ain't hit shit at all. But the deli and the car. I ain't gonna lie, them Wi-Fi niggas got bad aim. Real shit. Come back to the video. Shawnee started telling JB that Jose don't play fair when it come to war. And that niggas gotta move smart. And JB telling Shawnee that if he's scared, he need to stay in the crib. But Shawnee, he feel like they getting too deep in the shit. And Shawnee saying that he can't even sleep after the shit they had did to Jose Lawman. But Shawnee had told JB that he couldn't be around him right now because the streets is hot. Shawnee just trying to move smarter and make it out the hood for real. With this type of thinking, I feel like Shawnee gonna be one of the ones that last for real. But shit, we'll see. In the next scene, we see Jose talking to a YFA member by the name Mir. And basically, he's telling Mir that he need a couple niggas dead. And Jose, I heard Mir was the man to call if he needed a nigga gone. Little did Jose know that Mir had did his research also and found out that he got his biggest dealer killed or some shit like that. But Jose saying it wasn't like that. It was just that the nigga was getting greedy. Mir saying that him and his guys will take the job, but they want 50K, 25 up front, and the other 25 later after the job is finished. But Jose just telling them niggas that money ain't the issue. They just need to send out a message not to fuck with them when it comes to this war shit. JB and Man go up to the county to go get the plug, which is Leland. And you know, JB had to fuck with him, because he was hearing that he had the best dope uptown. And JB figured that if he gets some work from Leland, shit, then he could run it up. And Leland decided he was gonna fuck with JB and throw him a bird. And JB was saying, just give him a week, and you gonna have the money. But Leland not going for that, shit. He giving JB 3 days to get 18K. And if JB don't got that 18K, well shit, y'all know the story. This nigga JB had pulled up on Mel's and had gave him the work. So shit, he was gonna do what he do best. Start trapping and get to it. While Mel's was just outside chilling after he got done trapping, that nigga Pac ran down the street and started shooting at Mel's to get him off the block. Probably the only reason they could have done this is because they ain't like the way that Mel's was taking all their fiends and shit. Right here, who we see is JB Lil Homie just posted on the block, chilling this shit. But then JB pulls up, heated at these niggas cause they outside at night, not doing shit, in the middle of a war. They telling him, you know how the street shit was, this block give us a rust and shit like that. But JB not trying to hear none of that. JB telling these niggas to get in the car so they could get them off the block before some more crazy shit happen. If these niggas keep on moving like this, shit, these niggas might end up dying. But who knows?